Someone else commented. No, it's live. I think.
Oh, it's live?
Yeah,
Screw it, we'll do it live.
it's live. I don't know. I don't know how long it's been live,
It's
but
only been live for like about a minute. And we got a solid 2 viewers, which
there's
means.
George Emden.
Did you just have an aneurysm?
I just have an aneurysm.
Gross.
You stink of shit.
That's violence. I thought we were. Actually, that's not violent at all.
You don't mind if I hit that? Yeet.
Bill Paxton right in there. We are. Well, hey guys. Oh, hey guys. It's Miko.
Oh, hey guys.
We're gonna be doing a little. We're just gonna be hanging out, basically. We always call and talk garbage among each other. And
Yeah,
among
we're gonna be Google hanging out.
Google Hangouts. This call is sponsored by Google Hangouts. So
This call is brought to you by Donald Jungle.
Audio Jungle. I'm sorry, people. We're bringing up inside jokes. Supreme. So we're gonna try to make we're gonna try to cut down on the inside jokes and just do rape jokes. I think
those jokes. Like, everyone gets those jokes. Yeah, you could go to early man, like primordial man, and they would get those jokes.
Of course, that's because they get raped.
That's because they love that. They love that shit. I was gonna say I'm gonna dredge up an old meme here and say that the way Toa Callan is posed there is kind of like the SpongeGar meme.
The SpongeGar meme. Wait.
You know the prehistoric SpongeBob meme.
Oh yeah, you're right. It kind of is. He just needs kind of the head going. What? Maybe that's a little better. But basically, yeah, we're just gonna hang out. We don't care what you think, and I'm just gonna build this stupid thing because documentation of I don't know. Cause I don't know. We'll do what I want.
Oh man, you're wearing plaid. That's new, Caleb.
Huh? Oh yeah, I'm wearing plaid. This is the new CallanLoF.
That you evolved, not just plain red. You're going for the Toa Callan. It's dark red and Marder red.
Exactly. There you go. Classic.
No, there's no new
comments. Is this the right number? Okay. So you stick this in here. Look, it's loose. Loosey goosey. I don't know if you can actually see my video. Presumably you can.
I can. Also, I don't know if this is just on your version, but does the actual Exo-Toa have black Nuva shoulders on the legs? Or was that just the version you have in the background?
Fine. I just threw out some dumb crap on this thing. This thing is just me goofing around because I got a big lot of pieces from I think it was shopgoodwill.com. And I tried to
like shopathome.com. Yeah.
Shopathome.com. I broke into the business area of Shop at Home. Like they have an actual building. I broke in and I stole from their inventory, but I couldn't get the
set. You just punched Sarah Minovi square in his dickhead face and just broke into the building.
I feel like it was deserved, frankly.
Very deserved.
He killed Bionicle.
Fucking idiot.
I feel like he killed Bionicle. I'm sorry, man. Am I annoying bullying you to your face?
Good old Sarim.
Manovi.
Moves.
Oh, but yeah. Oh, now I got to throw a bow rock leg on here. I don't even know. I should know where I'm starting, but I don't know exactly where I'm starting. I should have studied this thing ahead of time.
I'm trying to think where the orange Borok eye in that pie. So I'm assuming. Oh my god, my voice is going deep again. I'm assuming that's from the head.
Yes.
You know, it's got kind of like a. It's basically like the Exo-Toa. If it doesn't have a toe, and basically just has a Parak Var head, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. It's got an Admiral Akbar head.
Yeah.
So basically, when the Toa get inside the Exo-Toa, it yells, "It's a trap!" But they don't listen because they think, "This will be awesome. We get to ride robots." But then they realize, We need our elemental powers.
Yeah, basically, when Tahu realized, oh, they hinder our powers, he just yelled to his team, "Get out of your suits!
Get out
No!"
no. Yeah, like I choose to believe that Tahu went full meninist on Golly, particularly. You do not deserve to be in that suit.
She's like, really?
Yes, I will tell you to get out of the suit. I have the
What?
right.
Really? Yes, I fucking will.
And I have the right. And I'm a member of the alt-right. Do you think Tahu would be a member of the alt-right? That's a very good question.
I'm pretty sure Tahu is the Maori word for Breitbart.
Here, I know I'm probably just being concerned for nothing because there's like 2 people who clicked away already. But if you could look at the comments, I'm actually building, so I can't.
Oh, well, there's only one. There's one more comment from Bionicle Apple who said, "Caleb, you mastermind." That was it.
Oh, and now we've talked so far past it that we don't even know what context that was from.
Yeah, it's been there for a while, but I didn't know what it was in reference to.
Yeah, it's probably the reference to me being a racist.
Oh no! Who's your favorite Matoran? Good Dunker.
Wait, what? Who is your?
Someone asked who's your favorite Matoran.
Oh, I have to answer? I thought you were answering.
I don't know. They just asked. His name's Sonic Hadouken.
Okay. My favorite Matoran is Wait. Here's the good question. Does it count when they're Matoran or after they're Matoran?
My favorite Matoran is Mavra.
Yeah. you had such an integral story. Remember that plot twist? What's your name? My name is Mavra. Dun dun dun. The story's never continuing.
Dun dun dun. Every hair in my neck beard is standing on end.
Standing on end, whether you oh boy. So, hey, why don't we turn this into a revival album review?
Yeah, Rival, 10 out of 10. It's how good. You can always be a hero in my eyes.
Why are you a good father, great dad, but a
bad husband?
All right, to explain, Eminem and I are big Eminem fans. Isn't that right, Eminem?
Yeah.
So we were anxiously anticipating the new Eminem album, and by that I mean when we found out it was probably coming out in November.
Basically, this literally happened. I was in a hotel, and Caleb was at some theme park being directed by someone who hated. And I saw the track list, and I had a fit, and then I called him about it.
Yeah, it was great. Well, to be fair, it was really boring there anyway, so you livened up the time. But basically, I don't know. What do we want to go back through the whole history when no one watches this? So I guess it started with Yellow Wolf being totally dissed by his own label.
Yeah, he's like, "Hey, let's promote your album like a week before it's released." Oh, actually, it's not promotion for your album; it's promotion for your boss's album. So go fuck yourself.
Basically, and then.
Oh yeah, wait a minute. Aside from the billboards that were up, they didn't even touch on the medicine theme ever again.
What a waste! Like, especially since it calls back to Relapse, which our unpopular opinion is that it's one of his best albums. Or up there.
The thing is, it's weird because the only thing medicine related is chloroseptic. And chloroseptic is such an obscure medicine reference that has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, exactly. So it's what? Yeah. Thanks, Lego. Wait, no.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
That's not. You
So
can't
the
stop
guy,
the
someone commented Takua was their favorite Matoran, and then they deleted their comment, so they were probably really embarrassed for picking Takua.
Who wouldn't be embarrassed? Takua is a screw up. How do you get your mind erased like 5 times in one
How do you get kicked out of the village of your own people?
Yeah, really. It's like, yeah, we really don't like you. Get out.
It's like they were literally mind controlled Rahi killing like everyone, and instead of you being safe in the village, we want you out there alone, with nowhere to live and to get killed.
Yeah, it's he was really a pretty embarrassing
Oh,
Matoran.
Vakama's an asshole.
Oh yeah, Vakama. Vakama.
I was about to do the Vakama.
Wait, what? You were about to
Just the Vakama.
Vakama? You find Vakama? Oh, that
You
weirdo.
favorite Vakama?
You find Vakama?
You're right, Vakama. I am sleep.
I am sleep. But soon I will be woke. Soon I will be Jaloke. So my favorite Matoran is Eri, and basically the Eminem album was bad. All right, we wrapped up our lingering discussion.
Yes. So fuck Revival. Fuck Eerie.
Wait, I said he was my favorite. What's your?
Yeah,
Why wouldn't you like Eri? Which is how I grew up calling him.
You also grew up with Paux, so
Paux. Oh yeah, Paux. That's his name.
In fact, I don't own all the 2004 Matoran, but I own all of their masks bar Visola. But I have one of the first mask packs I ever got. I got a light blue. I always pretended it's close enough to Visola's, but it really isn't.
Yeah. To be fair, you got the least bad of you got the least bad of the Wait, what am I saying? You got all the best ones. Visola's mask's kind of ugly.
Yeah, it kind of looks like she's like a silver person in blackface, kind of.
Well, that's a little offensive.
Shame.
Would you like to apologize for that tasteless remark? Tasteless.
I'm sorry. Apologize.
My tongue doesn't even work anymore. It was so tasteless.
Oh no.
Why are you a good father?
I'm a great dad.
But a bad husband.
Because your dad's a scumbag.
Because your dad is a scumbag. How come? How come? How come?
We got a new person. Someone says hi. His name's Mod.
Wait,
and then someone.
We didn't make him a mod.
Someone. His name is Mod 2087. He's like from a Blade Runner sequel.
Have you seen the Blade Runner sequel?
Yeah, I saw Oscar Pistorius shoot his girlfriend through the bathroom door.
Oh wait, what? Spoilers!
I'm sorry. Excuse me. The court case happened years ago.
Oh, thank God. I thought you were spoiling my favorite movie that flopped that I still haven't seen. Look, I'm really excited for
You all saw Jared Leto and had a fit.
I'm really excited for Blade Runner running in 2020, the election of the century.
Oh, I can't wait for them to like dredge up Harrison Ford attached to a ventilator, aged on the brink of death.
Nice. Oh yeah, I see what I'm building now. Nice, dude. Except apparently I'm building it wrong. What do you know?
Oh no.
Well, only slightly. Wait, what?
Day in the life.
How come you can be a lonely loser? Something.
It just sounds like a lonely little loser.
Lonely little loser. We're coming up with Trump's diss track.
Thank you.
Lonely loser. Disrespect.
Probably yours, probably mine.
Probably. Ugly. Oh man. Oh, also I have a creaky chair.
Do you think Creaky or creepy?
A creepy chair. No, I said creaky.
Creeping in my asshole.
I have a cretin chair. Wait, what? How did I get on a how to live stream? Hey, we have 8 watchers. We're popular, okay? No messages. Hey, Vakama,
Sure.
you have any secrets from us? Vakama, sweating suspiciously. What? Nah, Toa. It's true. It's very true. Yeah, Vakama was. He's kind of one of those characters where it's like, because it's Bionicle, it's forgivable. But if he was in a movie, everyone would probably just hate him.
Yeah, he was a good father, great dad, but a bad leader.
Yeah. Here's the thing: of all the canister sets, was Vakama the worst leader of his team? Because now that I think about it, all canister sets, they're all red people.
But the thing is, the funny thing is, out of all the canister sets, Jarlo was actually the most competent. Tahu was kind of was rash fuck at points. Do you know the way? Was kind of an idiot. Vakama was also Tahu was an idiot.
Yeah. Yes.
Vakama was a pussy, and Jarlo was actually competent. But then he got jealous of his teammates, I'm supposed to be the good one. Fuck you, Matoro. I hope you die. And then he died.
It deserved, frankly.
The fault was probably his, probably mine.
Yeah, that's what like John was saying to himself. Like, sorry it led to you dying, Matoro. It's a little bit of your fault, a little bit of mine. But I'm glad it came to this. Yeah. Mononui's alive. After
so Jarlo was the most
competent. The same Mononui. He's just like, guys, I'm going just to fly around as a spirit now. Bye.
Yeah, I know. He's kind of... Plus, because he did that, like, he did... In his final words or final action, he could have, like, granted Toa Ignika a body rather than being like, okay, I've suppressed you in this body. Fuck submission.
Yeah, really, no.
I want to go on space vacation right now, and I'm not going to free you. Like, he just murdered Toa Ignika.
Wait, you want to go? He went on chasingspacey.com and he said,
"Oh yeah, chasingspacey.tumblr.com is the go-to site run by me and Callan."
Yeah, that's right. As some of you may know, Kevin Spacey.
As you guys know, we're avid Spacey buddies.
He's been in the news a bit for the past few months, and some horrible atrocities have been committed against him. He was replaced in reality.
He was framed.
Is that what the alibi we're going with? I think Spacey was framed. But yeah, so
this piece of shit rap is just trying to make me explain.
Ugly.
Oh yeah, why don't you share your Spacey parody that you'll never make?
Oh yeah, okay. Well, we were all very torn up about Spacey. So we've really been thinking about ideas of how to help his career. I thought one good way was I had a really good song parody off of my favorite Bionicle song, Face Me. It's a classic song by Cryoshell, one of their best, probably better than it's better than Creeping in My Soul, and it's better than Gravity Hurts. But it's not better than Bye Bye Babylon. Bye Bye Babylon is the best of all of them. So Face Me is a very close second with it's almost tied with
it's almost tied with Closer to the Truth.
Closer to the Truth, yes, that's what I was trying to get at. Closer to the Truth is the very strong third. So, but with Face Me as my second favorite Bionicle song, I decided I really, really needed to make a strong song, a parody with it. And so I was thinking about singing about Spacey, close to raping at the neck, close to raping rap. He was so close. He could have done it. But he didn't do it. He was a hero because he didn't do it. He didn't cross the line. He came close to that line. He was a hero in my eyes. He was like, it was all so misunderstood. And like that traitor Anthony came back at him. You think you did a good thing to me? Well, guess what? I think it's a bad thing. And so because of that, he crucified Kevin Spacey in his political image. And now we don't get to see the rest of House of Cards. That's it.
Yeah. And now the media has put down a great member of the LGBT community as well.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
How proud, great gay man has been.
Right, gay man.
Has been ousted.
Think of how much he could have done.
He would have been such a great ambassador for the gay community.
Oh man, this is definitely getting unlisted after this.
Also, Bionicle Apple agrees that Bye Bye Babylon is good, which I have to disagree. I hate Bye Bye Babylon.
Yeah, we were being a little facetious.
Yeah. If there's one thing I disagree with Faber on, is it's enjoying that song.
Faber like spanned the heck out of that instrumental in all his content.
It.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's not a bad instrument. It's just a man.
Yeah, but even when he's showing 2001 stuff, sometimes he'll have the music playing, and I'm like, stop, dude.
Yeah, it's true. Like, yeah, I don't know. It seems like he's as far as he's awfully attached to the Me 2009, and I guess the later years in general.
Yeah, I think he's done.
He was towards the end. I imagine he was still fairly involved.
I think he was still very much in the creative, at least the art direction team, because even to the end, he was still posting artwork from every era. So I'm pretty sure he was pretty heavily involved, at least maybe not story concept wise, but at least artistic direction wise.
Yeah, I'm sure he was. He's a hero. Do you think they even asked him to come back for G2 or asked him to help? Like they were probably just like, who cares?
They probably did the same thing with Greg, where maybe when they at the very start, when they were like getting the idea together, they were like, yeah, come to the meetings. And then like 2 meetings, yeah, we found this guy, Sarah, get the fuck out of my office, please.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want to do.
They actually do that in their videos now because of the whole adpocalypse thing. They have their own thing, so Hodgstrins are uncensored now, or are censored now. It's weird.
Oh, they're censored.
Yep.
That's amazing. I mean, well, actually, that's not amazing. That's kind of.
I think it's extreme. To just not do it. It just feels weird. It's just like,
yeah.
And I'm not paying money just to hear the word fuck.
Seriously. But that's where we're at. I mean, no kidding. My unlisted video, I don't think I've ever told you this, but my unlisted video on my second channel of the uncensored It's Your Fault song. Yeah. I uploaded that unlisted on my second channel just as like to have it if I ever delete it off my computer. And that is now not monetizable.
Why? What did they say? Language?
Yeah, because of the language. Presumably, that's why I picked it up.
You're a piece of shit. Is shit really that bad?
Presumably so.
Wow.
Yeah.
Lose.
Yeah, no. And it's so inconsistent, too, because I'm sure there are tons of videos by, like, big YouTubers like Philip DeFranco. I know he's gotten caught a few times, but I'm sure now he doesn't get flagged. But
got DeFranco Elite to cover his death.
Wait, what?
He has DeFranco Elite, his Patreon, or whatever it is.
So maybe a lot of his videos are unmonetized because he uses...
I think that's what he says.
I don't know. Wait. I know JonTron is rare. He said he's never been caught. So maybe...
Yeah, but you're caught saying that even rich whites...
He was caught, but not the same way. Oh boy. Welcome to our inner dialogue. Anything else interesting? Crash is my favorite song. Yeah. That's probably...
That one's respectable. I like Crash.
Yeah, it's good. It's not really heresy, but it's almost insulting to Cryo Show for their loyalty to Bionicle. That
Yeah, well, to be fair, at that point they were new on the scene, so
yeah,
their
that's
loyalty.
true. They only had one
Yeah.
song to their name with the "Creeping in My Soul," and it was their first time using the guy singer.
They be crawling up your spine.
Yeah. Also, now that I think about it, there are more bad songs with I guess Christine, whatever her name is, the lady singer, than there are with the dude. Because he only has 2 songs, one good and one bad, and she's got one good.
Probably bad. Yeah, I like Gravity Hurts. Like I prefer his version. I nothing about the instrumental. I think it's because the reason I like Gravity Hurts so much is because it's used in that amazing retrospective.
Yeah, that was so awesome. I especially like that. Now in 2008, the Toa.
The thing is, they should have done something like that in 2010. Just like the stupid. It was great seeing Patrick Boyven's animations, but they were non-canon and useless. Really, I would have rather just had a like a final advanced retrospective of the whole thing. That would have been cool.
Yeah, it would have been, but and that's the funny thing. Greg kind of sabotaged the original because the original already exists, and Lego was probably like, "We don't need to do that again." Even though that retrospective is so awesome. Now in 2008, the Toa returned for their greatest challenge. They're going to get raped by a bunch of Makuta. Golly, particularly so, is going to get sexually harassed by Krika.
Please get out of here before Anthony shows up.
Oh, poor rap. I'm a rapper. Anyway, so this
I'm not an Anthony rapper. I'm an adapter. I can adjust.
Beautiful. Wait a second. Are you kidding me? Uh-huh.
Oh no! Is a children's toy beating you?
A children's toy is beating me. It's kicking my rectum. I used the wrong long axle, so now I gotta try and.
See, wouldn't it be better if Lego like made the axles different colors so you could tell them apart and not make mistakes like this?
Yeah, I know. Gosh, it's not like it.
Pretty glad that.
That way, it would look like a colorful piece of crap, and that would look so much better. The irony. No, I can't blame Lego for this. They put the numbers. To be fair, like the only reason I got this wrong is because I wasn't paying enough attention to the number length of the axle because I'm trying to multitask.
Yeah, what's wrong with getting it wrong anyway? As long as it's like you correct mistakes.
Literally, yeah, you build it anyway. Instead, although I am being lazy about trying to.
How do I see how many people are watching? 7 people are watching.
We had 8 at one point. This stinks. This totally has. So IDS, what television programs have you been viewing recently? That's when we know we've accidentally run into.
I've been watching some House of Cards. I've been watching some Master of None.
Lots of masters who are about to become servants.
Lots of old Dustin Hoffman movies.
Lots of good stuff.
A lot of
no one talks about these people anymore.
I've been watching a lot of the O'Reilly Factor as well.
He had some really good reports.
Yeah, some great pieces by Charlie Rose as well.
Mm-hmm. Classic.
Some nice Matt Lauer pieces. No one match should have all that Lauer.
No one match should have all that Lauer. It's true.
Are there any other great? I can't think of any. Who else got accused? Obviously watching the Cosby Show.
Oh yeah, that's a throwback. I wonder what that guy's doing right now. He's probably telling his wife it's not true.
He's probably walking past paparazzos going.
That was the best thing that disgusting mongrel has done in like the past years.
Just he's walking, the audacity of that guy to do that, walking out of the courtroom.
That man, he had the guts. He had the guts over fear.
He had all that Lauer, to be honest.
Yeah. All right, I fixed it. It was such a silly thing to get wrong, but I fixed it. Okay, so this torso looks like a giant hodgepodge right now, but soon it will become one of the coolest sets. Kind of. Yeah, it's a good set. It's a really good set.
It's a good set. It's the only thing I would say that's bad about it is because of when it was made and the lack of joints and stuff like that. It's not. It doesn't. It would be nice to have functional legs, but we didn't get the ball joints. We didn't get the ball joints that we got in 2006 to make custom legs.
Mm-hmm.
And
I guess I could say that the worst thing about it is the missed opportunity of Lego never revisiting this concept as they moved more towards posability and less towards gimmicks.
Yeah.
Because they could have done at the very least, like even with they did lots of sets, not lots. They did a few sets with like little characters riding on things. They didn't. I don't think
it would have been cool if 2009. If 2009 wasn't just some bullshit fucking desert sand nipples running around.
Classic.
And we did the Rain of Shadow stuff. We could have had an Exo-Toa reissue for a modern era.
Oh, that would have been so cool too. Because and where those were empty ones, right?
Exactly, but then in the story you could.
It would almost be better if they just rewrote it so that like Matoran were.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You could just have it as one of the Titan sets as an empty one, and then obviously in the story you could have it that maybe one of the the Toa split up. One of their teams hijacks one of them, and then you can just have it compatible with the canister sets of that year.
Nah, that wouldn't be fun. I think it would be more interesting to just go away from everything we've been doing so far and just jump to a desert planet.
Yeah, we should make an ugly frog Karzani set and make it look like shit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we should have it be paired with. We should also bring back two really interesting characters that we had before, Sarda and Idris. Remember? Oh wait, no.
I love Idris Elba in The Dark Tower. He was great.
He's a classically trained actor. You know he's going to pick good material.
But literally, I don't need to see Akar riding around the desert in a car. Like, who wants to see that?
Vroom, vroom. What's funny is that the movie had to change it and make Akar ride around the car.
The guy who's in the car is never even mentioned in the story once.
No, I don't think so. I want to give Greg that he probably wrote something in his head for that guy. He's like he scrubs the toilets or something.
He probably sucks Akar off between battles.
No, it's the opposite. Akar's like, I really want to impress my friends by showing off this cool car as my own. Well, I'll do anything.
Akar's just in his chamber and he's like, where's my vehicle driver? Anthony, Rapp, are you there?
Oh, no. Ouch. Poor Anthony. Yeah, you're probably right. I think that was the best case scenario for an interesting story with. I want to say, what's his name?
It was, if I remember correctly, it was Perditis.
Perditis, yeah.
Perditis or Perditis. I can't remember the T and D arrangement.
Something like that. Something stupid.
Someone, Bionicle Apple says, anyone remember Callan found out Bionicle ended again and hung himself?
Oh yeah, I made a terrible song parody and an edgy bit. Yeah, we remember that.
Yeah, I remember. Didn't Logan Paul find it in the woods?
Walked in the woods. Found a dead body. Walked in the woods.
What did Mike call him again? Logan Jones.
Logan Jones. Good old Logan Jones.
Also, Toa Geki says hi. Oh, hey. He says, hey, the title of my new video.
Oh, yeah. Go check out the ids5621 Retro. He's actually a critically acclaimed rap critic. I
wear an ugly leather hat and have garbage opinions.
Go check out his channel. He's got a brand new hit based off of our greatest president, our 45th president, as well as a mix of him and also our favorite YouTuber in the Bionicle community, Alexander Caleb Empire.
Yep, the Caleb is most important part.
Huh?
The Caleb part of his name is the most relevant.
Oh, that's true. Because I do have a cameo. Guys, I'm
What?
in a brand new video. It's so exciting. So the
What?
last time I collabed with IDS was the last video you made that wasn't about a robosexual sighting.
Oh yeah, that's like the only one.
Basically, yeah.
We need to build a wall. We need to build a wall. We need to build a
Build a
big.
big, beautiful wall. You know, I gotta say, YouTube. It's like everything is great about YouTube except their administration. There's so many awful. Well, actually, that's not fair. Really,
Everything
YouTube
is
is
great
pretty
about
bad.
the US except the Trump administration.
Yeah, the YouTube administration. Uh, we need to build a wall.
Well, if he does build it, I hope it's rock solid with bricks.
Yeah, I'll tell you what it's gonna be made of. It's gonna be made of concrete. Classic. Do you ever wish you could like jump into a vat of concrete and get like forever frozen in time?
Wait, repeat your question.
Do you ever wish you could jump into a vat of liquid concrete and then have it dry up and get frozen in time?
Oh yeah, I'd love to just die.
I think that's the best possible outcome for me.
Also, the Bionicle Apple guy says his first Bionicle set was Strack. My first set was Garlock.
Strack noob.
Yep, Strack's a good set, but that's like just before Bionicle died.
You came in. There were the best of times.
You came in when
you came in at the worst of times.
You came in when the cancer was terminal.
There was no going back. It was.
But what was your first one again? Was it
Tahu Nuva? So I came in a little late.
Oh, right. Tahu Nuva was my first Toa.
Nice. Yeah, I remember hearing a lot about Bionicle before getting that set. I remember being like, I should get in on this.
Two of my friends that week, what's your favorite color? I was like blue. So I okay. But
hey, well there you go.
I wish they didn't because it fucked up my life. So
wait, what? You wish what?
It was a great present.
Yellow? What are you talking about?
I said, I wish they didn't give me those as my birthday present because Bionicle fucked up my life.
Oh, right. You know what? That's fair. I apologize. I think we're all in like post Bionicle. What is it? I can't even think of words. We all have.
I think we're in a post-Spacey era, to be honest.
It's such a shame. Why did it have to happen? Poor Kevin.
Oh, Spacey Bunny.
Great guy. He did so much for.
He's done so much for the rapist community.
It's so true. He worked hard to be the best that he could be as an actor.
Oh yeah, I guess
so I want to talk about the more recent stuff. I want to talk about the fact that Kevin Spacey's a racist because I ain't buying it.
Oh, I love that. Not only was he abusive, but he was also racist. What a fucking headline.
Did you actually read the article?
No, I just laughed at it.
Apparently, he's racist because the security guards they hired for season 1 were like the company that they hired out to be like the guards outside.
Yeah.
A lot of black people were the guards and worked there, and they tried to be nice and polite. Apparently, Kevin Spacey gave them nasty looks, and like he was apparently overheard saying, "I don't want any of those N-words near my trailer" or something like that.
What? No. That sounds like such a fucking stretch. Look, I doubt the newest member of D12 would do that.
That's true. Yeah, Kevin Spacey is actually a big fan of Eminem's rap group. There's
So I don't think that's true.
that could, but basically what happened was they after that season wrapped the people
That season, excuse me, the season what? Wrapped, did you say?
After Anthony wrapped the season, after Anthony wrapped the show, before Anthony wrapped the show up, and the season 1 was wrapped. Apparently the whatever, I don't know any of these names, but basically the people that make House of Cards, the studio, I guess you could say Netflix, I don't know, whoever was running it was like, hey, yeah, security guard people, you did a good job. We'll probably hire you back. We're almost definitely going to hire you back for the next season. Then later they get her back. Yeah, we're not hiring you back. Kevin Spacey doesn't like you.
What? Firstly,
they didn't say that.
Why
exactly.
would the company? If the company did do that, they wouldn't have said, "Oh yeah, we're doing it because Kevin doesn't like you." They wouldn't have done that.
Well, that's the funny thing. They according to what I read, they said that not that Kevin doesn't like you. They basically said it's the powers that be, something which was like their code for saying the actors. It was an actor thing.
That's just no. I don't believe it. I don't believe that innocent man.
I refuse to believe it. Kevin Spacey would never.
Okay. Hero Factory Apple says there's a new story of Trump and a ton of people giving a thumbs up, except one guy was playing the circle game, and the news mistook it as white power. What is the circle game?
Oh, I have no idea. There's a circle game?
I know of a circle jerk.
You're a jerk.
Welcome.
Tolubo.
Tolubo.
I don't think that's even a meme. I think I just said
that would have become a meme.
Tolubo before I killed everything. Tragedy. Tragedy strikes in the Lane Gang. Drain the swamp.
Yeah, didn't People's Lang just go down recently?
Oh, wait, what about Lang? The Langoliers?
The People's... Oh, that's called the circle game?
Wait, what is the circle game? Would I know about it?
You know, someone does... You know the, like, OK symbol, right?
Yeah.
Like, if there's an emoji of it and everything. It's just basically you get someone to look at it. People used to do that back in the day, but it's come out like, well, it's become a meme recently. I remember people used to do that years ago when I was in school.
So it's like
what they used to do is try.
Is it like
kind of? It just used to be a game. It just kind of used to be a thing people used to do. If you saw it, they'd hit you in the nuts. But I've seen it more and more online. This is a meme now. I guess it's called the circle game. I never even knew it had a name.
Oh, so apparently Trump did it to some guy, and now he's...
So basically, there's a photo of everyone doing it, and there's someone doing it, and then I guess the news being all reactionary and stupid and retarded was like, it's white power.
Oh, fun stuff. I think our president is getting slandered. He's a hero. Or not.
Oh, but I gotta give Trump props.
Because what we got in his office is flying around.
Till the bombing stops.
Any one of you is a fan of mine, is a fan of his. I'm drawing the line, sand in the line. Either for or against. Oh yeah, I guess we might as well say, how stupid is it that that he basically grabbed tons of media attention by doing that, and then waited way too long for everyone to forget about that to release his album.
Same thing with Walk on Water. It's like you had the video, you released it way after the song was irrelevant. Yeah. Right, like way after the song was relevant. It's like, who's handling your marketing right now?
It's very weird. Like the best thing he did recently was basically almost forced because they did the chorus.
Yeah, like the best thing to come out of Revival is the response to Revival.
Yeah, where it's he actually released the 2 Chainz song, which is like, hey, I get to be on an Eminem song. Oh, you say that you get to be on an Eminem song before I say you can be on an Eminem song?
That's essentially, it was just like Exactly, just punishment. You let people know and get excited? Fuck you.
And I bet you if Ed Sheeran did that, he'd be like, "Oh, Ed."
Please, Ed.
He'd be like, "Oh, Ed, why'd you do that?" And he'd be like, "Oh, sorry, Em." And he'd be like, "Oh, it's all right."
It's okay, Ron.
Ron, ugly. Is that really? Wait, who's Ron?
Like Ron Weasley.
Oh yeah, gotcha. That makes sense. Oh.
To be fair, Ron is one of the ugliest names ever.
Ronald.
If anyone's watching,
Ronald
if anyone is watching,
McDonald. It really is.
If anyone is watching, the name is Ron. You're a fucking idiot.
Today I actually was established that according to IDS's worldview perspective, if you get a bad name, it's your parents' fault and it's your fault for not changing it. So
yep,
you're an idiot.
Yeah. Also, Drakazilla17 Goji 101 says, "What's up?"
What a terrible username. Sorry, dude. What's up, but
oh god, dude.
Come on, dude. You know what? I probably shouldn't make fun of anybody considering my second to last outing on your channel. Your second.
Oh yeah.
Your rap critic channel, that is.
Wait, what about my second to? Wouldn't it be my third to last? Because my second to last would be the robosexual sighting.
I said my second to last appearance.
Oh, okay. Also, you very deeply offended Drakazilla17 Goji 1, who's responded with a flustered "What?"
Oh no! Well, I'm sorry. Wait. Please spell his name out for me so I can really get this straight.
Okay. It's like it feels like it's two usernames in one. So there's JRAKERZILLA17 space
okay
OJIO1.
OJIO1? Yeah, that is way too much, man. I'm sorry.
It's like two usernames put together.
Just call yourself Bob or something. I can
say just call yourself
Ronald. Ronald Trump. Donald Trump.
Ronald Trump. Ronald Trump.
To drain the swamp.
Hey yourself.
Your mother.
Melania, you fucking thing.
Melania.
Well, Draxozilla says, "Well, so much for being a biotuber."
Oh no.
Oh, and Minjak. I mean, that was Pikmin Jake, and I know he was Pikmin Jake, so I'm going to call you Pikmin Jake. Says he got all the sets from 2002, which is cool. That's the year I'd like to. I've got.
That's a pretty darn good accomplishment.
I've got four out of the 6 Borok.
Mm-hmm.
I have 5 out of the 6 Borok VAR. I have the Boxor. I have all the Nuva. So what else do I need? I don't have the Exo-Toa. I don't have Karnak and Karnak. Are there any other Titans that year?
No, I think that's it.
So basically, yeah, I need Nuvok, Levac. I need Levac VAR, Karnak and Karnak, and the Exo-Toa. And I think that's everything to complete my 2002 collection.
Nice. Yeah, you don't need a ton. I wish I had more of the VA. I don't have a single VA. I probably could build one off of Bricklink pieces, but
you can build them pretty easily. It's just they're the most nostalgic to me, just because they're amongst my first sets, and those are the ones you don't really pay attention to, so they still feel like less fresh in my. So when I see them, it's like, oh, these are cool.
Yeah, not to mention, I think the inclusion of
being with my parents, right, trying to get a VAR, and the store that was out of them, but they had Turaga, and I remember being a little shit. I was kicking up a fuss to my parents, like, no, I don't want this Turaga. I looking back at it, it must have been one of the Turaga, but I was so livid. I was like, no, I don't want that. I want this one because it's on the poster with the Borok. And I'm just like, practically, I don't own any of the Turaga. It's like the Turaga are more valuable than the VAR in every way. I was just being a little shit.
Well, yeah, that'll happen.
I didn't
People
understand like how important like Traga are infinitely more important to the story than the VAR.
just remember, toys aren't the most important things to parents. You got to spend money on other things.
I just wish I was never introduced to this garbage line. It ruined my life.
Yeah, frankly, we all would have been better off. Who knows? Who
I
knows?
mean, is that not true?
Yeah, basically. I mean, yeah, I think it is. I think it is not true because I partly got my job because of the animations I do on YouTube. But if I'd done Lego animations, I probably would have gotten more money anyway. So yeah, and Lego was the gateway to Bionicle. So I think it's my fault that I trapped myself in a dead community with terrible people.
Fault's probably yours, probably mine. Also, Guacazilla Goji says, so much for being a biotuber that I wanted to be. I question mark.
Oh, did I disappoint a fan? Is this one of those you can't meet your heroes things?
This is where he's gonna reach his full potential and peek into your window and murder you.
Yeah, he's gonna pull us. What Matthew? What's his last name again? Matthew Mitchell.
Bitch, I even have your initials.
Terrible, terrible song. Anyone who likes "Bad Guy" by Eminem,
Kill
rethink your
yourself.
life.
Let's see. Creatively, Bionicle inspired me way more than. I mean, Bionicle's a cool franchise. It's just it could have been cool without me ever being involved in it, so I wouldn't have to ruin my fucking life.
That's true.
Says hello.
What about Jalok?
Some guy showed up. He says hello.
Oh, what a nice guy. How friendly of him.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, I'm building a leg now.
I see Callan is live streaming. Yeah, ignore me then.
Huh?
Okay.
I could have advertised it, but instead I'm treating it like a secret club that people can join.
Yeah, secret club. Come to my storage room. You can see my secret club photos.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh yeah, about that. Maybe we shouldn't get into that one.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah.
Fuck the law, dude.
Dr. Zordis. Up, go, rock, come.
What?
Oh man. But yeah, so during the swamp, I'm looking at all these things that I have right here. And I'm thinking, this is a complicated set. They expected children to build this?
Was it the first set with the standard hands in orange, or did Slices have them?
That's a good question. That's a very good question. Because this definitely is the first Bionicle set, I think. Oh wait, Nui Rama?
Nui Rama might have had it.
Maybe.
I can't remember.
I can't remember. Because they could just as well could have been black. And I don't have the.
Oh, that just reminds me. That's another 2002 set, the Rahi pack.
Oh,
and the Power pack was from 2002.
Oh, yeah. Here we go now. Yeah. Oh, fun. I got a tubing thing. Man, these sets are so awesome. Building this is
I mean, the Mari tubes are definitely more versatile, but those old tubes, I remember using them a lot from Rock Raiders and stuff. I like those old tubes.
Yeah, they're awesome. Classic meme. Also, this set has so many black 3-length axles. I think I should probably raid this crappy one of all its 3-length black axles.
Okay. I know you said you didn't mind to change the red pins that much. I didn't mind. Like, if you're going to change axles, I mean, obviously the black ones are more useful still, but I don't mind the swap to gray.
I don't mind it either, but I do mind it when it comes to recreating the Toa mana, because then I want them to look right. I don't want to see.
Oh, definitely. if you build a Tomata with like light gray fingers, gross.
Yeah, that's gross. So and I don't like seeing it in their shoulders either, which is what I've got here on this one, unfortunately. So I don't mind that they made the change. I kind of wish they did it later, just so that more sets as sources for the.
Yeah, but blue pins I don't mind as much as the red ones, but I don't. They're still bad, but there's just something about the red ones that's just that pisses me off.
Yeah, I don't.
I can't. And now they've changed again. So now we're talking about the black going to gray. Well, now the gray has gone to yellow, which is the gross.
Gosh. That is a bad decision. I don't know how widespread that is.
You know the standard bushing that's been gray forever. Occasionally comes in black. In fact, the new Darth Vader has them in black again. I had a lot of black ones from the Spybotics line.
Wait. Yeah. Bushings? These are in black on Darth Vader?
Yeah.
Wait, on the new one?
Yeah, they've started making them in black again.
Oh man, that's weird.
Yeah, I've got a bunch from Spybotics, but they haven't been made since like 2002. But what I was going to say is, I'm pretty sure the standard color for them now is red.
Real? Wait. Yeah, that is true. I can agree with that.
They've existed in red before. I have a bunch of them in red, but now that's like the standard color, which is another really disgusting change.
Yeah, it is kind of gross.
The red supposedly stick better. I doubt it, because there was never a problem with them sticking. Oh wait, you said pins. I didn't even know there were red pins.
Oh yeah, the which kind? The ones that like are these, but they have the axle tip. These are now in red.
Have those changed standards? Well, I mean, I have them in red as well, but I guess maybe they're the standard as well.
I don't know if they're the standard, but those ones, I feel like when it comes to pins, sometimes they come in a lot of different colors because those pieces also come in teal and blue. So
yeah, those are pretty varied, but the standard was kind of black or gray for a while.
Yeah, exactly. Which is why I'm kind of more like, why not use the black and the gray on, like, just use both? I would be much happier.
My thing is, kids can
they use these in black on sets that look good.
Kids can face a little bit of hardship and put a tiny bit more thought into building sets if they just make the colors look good. Like, what's the point if the end product looks like shit?
Yeah, and it's like it's like you change colors like your standard bricks all the time. I don't understand why you need to stick to basically the same type of other things. Like, oh, we need to have the same bone pieces be. Oh, we made this bone piece in black in HF Wave 1.0, but from now on we're going to make this piece in dark gray, and that's just going to be the standard, and we're not going to do it in black, even if the character's all black and would look better with black ones, which we already made. That is the mindset that they follow, and it's really stupid.
Yeah, it's almost weird because if you start color locked, it's not like you understand, but it's like that was their goal. But when it used to have color variety and then it becomes color locked, it's like, why?
Yeah. They should just, like their system policy. They should just use whatever is going to be best on the set at hand. You've made black 3-length axles before. You made dark light gray 3-length axles before. You made black half pin, half axles before. You made blue half pin, half axles.
This is off topic, but have you seen the new Technic Mack truck set? It looks amazing.
Oh no, I haven't.
The alternate model is like a garbage truck, and it's like better than most sets, and it's the alternate model.
That's funny.
Such an amazing alternate build. It's so good.
Nice. Yeah.
Once again, I will never get it.
Technic is basically only improved as far as the years have gone on, but it's just vehicles, so I don't have as much vested interest in it, and
normal people can't have that sort of money, really.
Yeah, that's the other thing. All the best ones are super expensive, so you can only buy like one at most, and that's going to be your big Christmas present, basically. So yeah.
Does anyone know Star Wars buildable figures? No, I've never heard of them. What are those?
Classic condescension. That's the best tactic. You know what? To be fair, I think I'd rather be condescended to than have my username called out as garbage. Sorry, Dracus Macus Goawacus.
His name was Mikolai Dudek Goji01.
Goji01.
Gojira!
Gojira! What do you even know?
My anxiety's throwing gang signs.
All right, I think I finished one leg. If it's gonna tell me to do like a, oh, it does actually show you how to do the other leg.
Oh, cool. It's actually got like an Achilles tendon.
Yeah, which is cool. That's the only problem. It looks awesome, but it's not incredibly posable.
But yeah, that's the benefit of the new ball joints from 2006 onwards.
Yeah.
I'm actually shocked. I never expected them to start reproducing the old ones, and now they produce the old ones quite a lot. Like it's like they use both. Like,
oh yeah, I actually never did have that mindset. I always assumed that they would no, I didn't always assume they would, but it's basically as soon as they kept using them, I was like, oh, it makes sense because you want that round shape on a lot of different things.
The thing is, I feel like I never saw them until like Hero. I feel like until Witch Doctor, I was like, wait a minute, is that the old ball joint? Like, I feel like I didn't see them for a while.
Oh, the
old style ball joint. Maybe I was just ignorant.
The Witch Doctor didn't have any of the old style.
I swear his staff had one. Maybe I'm just imagining. Whatever. There was a set that I saw. Probably wasn't Witch Doctor.
There are plenty of sets that use them. I know that they come in red a lot. But even before, like, I want to say one of the classic Star Wars sets that is, if you get the whole thing, minifigures and all, is like super expensive now. It comes with tan ball joints as like details. So
tan ball joints.
Yeah, they exist. Actually.
Oh, no. But I mean, like, what? But that was post 2006.
Right. I know that. Yeah. I know that you're talking about post 2006. But I'm saying that Lego's always recolored these pieces. So the fact that they kind of went back to them and kept using them in like lime and red and doing a bunch of other colors and stuff, right. I'm not incredibly surprised.
But that's the thing. It has plus that piece of different connectivity because you can put that on studs on like the new one. And like if you want to give a minifigure bowling ball, you can't use the new one.
No, not at all. Yeah. So yeah, it's definitely a good thing that they keep making both. At the same time, I kind of wish that they made I want to say they're still kind of crappy as far as connecting to axles, even to this day.
Yeah, it's because to allow the stud connection, they make the axle connection shallower, so it can be looser.
Yeah, it almost feels like if they tried harder in redesigning it, they could have gotten like a good balance where it's like just the tip and it fits well on a stud, but there's enough back there that it's also because like I like having the option even as a ball joint. For example, this Callan's got just because it looks nicer, he's got the rounded off ball joint.
I'm just happy with round. Like it's good. I like it when there's options because there are lots of old, like the ratcheted joints that they use for Doc Ock's arms, right? There's an old kind of system that was pretty similar to that, and I have one. It's broken now, but I have one arm of like a yellow arm of the older version of that system, and I'm like, this is really cool and different applications of the Doc Ock thing. It'd be cool if we had both options rather than just this is the new one, we don't touch the old one.
Yeah, it's annoying. They should really try and just.
Also, someone says, Callan, can you rap again?
Rap again? Oh, okay. What should I rap?
Did you rap? What is that referring to?
Maybe, probably your video, the Eminem one.
I don't know.
Trying to give me the fingers like giving a spider the web.
Didn't mix. Oh god, dude.
Oh god, dude.
Listen, you motherfucking pussy.
So I think that's what he means. Should I try rapping something else? That would be really, really hysterical.
Oh, this is random, but I've kind of got the start of the Bin Laden with the pen bit because I kept listening to that section over and over again because that's like the only bit of fast rapping that I'm like, this is really cool.
Yeah, you're right, and it's
that bit of fast rapping is better than all Speed. Speed is a stupid verse.
Oh yeah. Oh man, there are parts of it that I still like, but most of it, it gets really dumb.
Yeah, and there's that bit near the start. I'm just like, you could tell he sped it up, and I'm like, on a song where you're trying to like impress people by how fast you're going, you're cheating if you're speeding shit up.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, if you want to do that on a normal song, and you're just doing wacky noises and voices and effects, go for it. But on the song where you're trying to be like The whole point of it is going fast. Don't
This is
speed
my
stuff up.
skill level, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was poorly thought out.
Big Sean, then the speed and verse.
Or
whatever.
Not to mention, for like, I think that there are some songs he has where he's trying to rap faster, though, where he's got like fewer breaks as far as, like, for example, in that one he's got the "When I Start My Prey, you think you got away, not today," and then he gets like,
not today. Also, that thing. One thing I don't like about the song is the mixing is terrible. Like that bit, I feel like Drake could have mixed that so you could hear it really clearly. But whoever mixed that shit, it sounds so muddy when it stops there.
Yeah, and I think it still's got the kind of yelling in the background, even at that moment. Like, it gets back to that the yelling sound effects pretty quickly, so it's kind of like, well, that kind of deflates the kind of epicness. Even as just a song goes, like if you're trying to stop, slow down, kind of get a good line in there. Yeah, you should probably slow down. Beat 'em, beat 'em, to the beat 'em, spit 'em.
To be honest, I think verses are better in terms of, at least in terms of flow. Like they keep a consistent like flow rather than it just being like erratic shit.
Yeah, no, you're right. They are, and I especially like the Calco one. Or particularly how it begins. Nobody can catch me. I'm the Speedy Gonzalez. The beat is the band or whatever.
Yeah, and the big words like if man.
Yeah, that's a good part.
And that's what I like about the in line with the pen shit as well, because it's like a consistent flow. Like when I think speed rapping sounds better when you're consistent, because it feels more like structured and like everything feels like it's falling into place as you're going fast, and it's like, oh, really impressive. You're just going fast and it sounds like if it's just going fast like jumbled shit, it's like not impressive.
Exactly. And not to mention that, like, you want to be able, I think a really good fast verse, you want to be able to kind of understand what everything is while not having enough time to digest it all exactly. It's like you want to be able to understand all the words.
Even if you don't pick it up straight away, you should be able to come hearing the words as they're hitting you, like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, and then you go back and like redo it, listen.
Yeah. Because if you can't even understand it, then it's like, oh, well, he could be saying gibberish.
Exactly.
And it's like, oh, I can say gibberish quickly too.
Exactly. It's like stupid. I know I said it before, but just the fact of having a rhyme scheme and then randomly inserting a word and then having that rhyme scheme continue, but also rhyming with a new word is just it's clever.
Yeah. Yep. So true, dude. Do we want to talk about Larnu?
Boycott Gakko and Rio. Carry on.
Yeah, Larnu he's kind of been gone for quite a while recently, not really doing anything, but now I guess he's sort of coming back with I don't even know if he's what am I saying? I don't know. He's got to be doing it on Q-Punks because he's very devoted to Q-Punks. What? Yeah. No, I'm in the middle of something. I'm sorry. I really can't. I'm not even kidding. Oh.
What were they asking?
My sister recorded she's got a big. She's doing something soon with some big piece that she's sending in as like a recording, and since her phone, she does a terrible job managing her phone space. She needed my phone space to shoot it. But I'm using the phone to stream this, so I can't give her my phone.
Oh, so she wanted the phone.
Yeah, she wants to watch it on my phone. And I'm like, no, I can't. Sorry. So
shout out to Big Sucker.
I probably came across as a bit of a jerk there, but that's me. Ooh.
Also, yeah, Big Sucker is in the comments. Yo.
Oh, sounds like a good guy.
Well, have you ever thought about getting the Mata Red Metru chest for Callan rather than using the dark red one?
The Mata Red chest. Mata chest? Wait. The Metru, like the.
Yeah, the Metru chest plate. I mean, on midget Callan.
Oh yeah, I did. I actually tried it once, and I don't know. It almost felt too flat
Hmm.
because I do
Yeah,
have
I
them.
own that piece, but I have no like don't really have a
It
reason to use.
it might. Yeah, well, that's the thing. When I did originally make it, I did not have that piece. Eventually, I did end up getting that piece on Bricklink, and when I tried it, I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of used to it. No.
Also,
Um,
do you know the way?
but yeah, okay. As I was saying before, I think he is making Gakko and Rio on Cube Punks, but he
Yeah,
doesn't
like I
have
said,
much of an these days.
we're moving on from this. Boycott
Oh,
Gak and Rio.
we got very well. Don't so basically don't subscribe to Cube Punks. Don't do it. You can't subscribe to Cube Punks. That's spelled with a K.
K. Yep. And
Cube Punks
ending
with
with
a.
an X.
That's a good channel. They make quality content over there.
That's not disrespecting the military.
That's not disrespecting the military. That's disrespecting towards Logan.
Thank you.
Oh man, but yeah, this I didn't think it was gonna take this long because I'm an idiot. But also, to be fair, I'm a little distracted. But I think I'm going at a decent speed. Like what? You only got the arms got to be quicker. The legs are and the upper torso is the last. The upper torso is the last complicated part. Really, this leg should be going faster because I just built it. Dingus. Dingus Khan. Also, I do like that they moved to like basically Lego was it was very nice. I feel like there's a lot of problems with Lego as far as changing piece colors before I would have liked because they often change them to colors that are more. Now I have so many of them. I wish they had just the black ones. But as far as just making a change, I think they perfectly timed the rubber band changes because having the new rubber bands in 2002, they're much stronger than the old ones, the old crappy ones.
Oh yeah. Also, the old rubber bands used to like melt.
Yeah, like
Which,
they're too hot. It was
yeah, like
pretty bad.
I had my Vekama sitting around for a while, and it wasn't even that long. Like I got my Vekama. There was a store around here called Woolworths,
Mm-hmm.
and it closed down. I can't remember when they went bankrupt. But basically, the back of the store, I want to say around 2009, maybe 2010. There was this weird pack that had the Poison Hound Nuva, Vekama in a Mask of Light themed poly bag, and a comic in it. That
Oh,
came in
cool.
like a box. I got that, and so it wasn't even that old, but Vekama just sitting around my house. The rubber band melted.
Yeah,
It was strange.
it's bad. Those old ones kind of suck. Uh, oh well. Um, the only thing I guess I can still complain though that the newer rubber bands are white, which only works well on like the little ones are white. Uh,
Yeah. Little one, I want to admit to something.
it's like you change the quality of the rubber bands, which is great, but you can't make them in black still. Like the black rubber bands look fine.
Yeah,
I don't know.
can't ever get fucking just the colors nice. Do they still do the little Technic thing that Technic sets and Bionicle sets would always have rubber bands on? Do they still make them?
Yeah, I think so. I think they do.
Because no, I'm not sure because I feel like I've got a system set where the rubber bands were in a
Oh, they might. Yeah, they might just throw them in the
like a
boxes
little cardboard
where
box.
they put like the capes. Yeah, they might. That you're right. That might be.
That piece. What's funny is to this day, those pieces they were really cool, random. To be honest, a waste of plastic. But I never had like a solid mock use for them.
No.
When I was young, I would always try and like use them in mocks, and it would never work out just because of they were weirdly like asymmetrical those parts.
Well,
Um,
you try. I guess now that you've made like basically all the movie mocks you can do, you should try that. That should be your next goal. Your
I'm
next.
surprised I didn't use them as props when I Olympics and pals. I could have used them for something.
Oh, your movie stuff, movie mocks.
Oh no, I mean just those parts.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, they're nice little things. They okay. I finished the legs. Um, Okay, up onto the arms. Exciting stuff. Here's the probably second appearance of these pieces in Bionicle, because they probably did come on the new Arama. That's what I'm guessing. That's my wager. Don't be a stranger. I'm a Lone Ranger. Bruce Banner, Bruce the Banana. Eat your looking raw like a banana. Oh, right. I used them. I'm a doof. Home again.
Was a piece Flat Earth Chan, oof, Spider-Man Elsa, I get to that. Absolute Magma Boy.
What about Spider-Man Elsa?
I don't know. Nothing coherent is being said.
Well, that's because we, again, by a terrible community. We made a huge mistake, IDS. This is...
Yep.
We would have been better off if we'd never met, frankly. I'm sorry to say.
Oh, that's very rude.
Well, yeah. I apologize. I didn't say
anxiety's wrong gang signs.
I'm done walking on eggshells.
I came to stomp.
It's Donald Trump. Drain the swamp.
Okay, this is a good question. Bent Light has asked, how was your 2018 so far, Callan and IDS? Yeah, I actually got mentioned. Thank you, Vent Light.
Yeah, well, it's been all right. It's mostly just been me being, like, I'm working at a job now because I'm not a bum. So I just been busy with that. And I wanted to make stuff, but why do it when you could just sit around and nap and look at YouTube and be a lazy idiot? What can I say?
See, mine been okay. Been working this job as well. Been working at a bank recently. It was it's been pretty
It's
all right.
Real bank. It's not a fank.
Not a thank.
Fake it.
I'm kind of seeing someone ish. We'll see how that plays out. So yeah, other than that, it's been all right.
Yeah. So hopefully no one will ever track this down that could connect you. It could incriminate you. That's why we're making this unlisted after.
If it gets wrapped up, I'll throw all my Bionicles in the river. It's fine.
You get ratted out, you're throwing all your Bionicles in a river?
I'll let the river run.
Let the river run? Disgusting. Ed Sheeran. What a fraud.
Let's see. Okay, what could anyone remaster the Exo-Toa build? There's a cool Anika sized, like, one that houses Anika figures online that I've seen. I don't know who made it, but it's pretty good.
Those ones are okay. They're pretty good.
One guy, Drakazilla, your favorite guy, asked thoughts on the old BioTuber community. How old is
worse than the one we have now?
There's the Shadow, Kyla, Anecdotes era. I guess we can be considered old. Well, I can be considered old era as well.
Yeah, but you weren't really prominent old era. That's the thing.
I'm not doing anything. New guys are you, TTV. Weirdly, Shadow again.
Kind of, yeah. Well, I mean, I guess you could say he's new and that he's still doing stuff. But yeah, apparently I just want to say he hasn't posted in a few weeks. We'll see. But I haven't kept the best.
But I don't know. He has a community going. He's got lots of comments and stuff.
I think that's where he's strongest. He's got a very tight comment base.
So there's that. There's TTV. There's you. I really don't even like pay attention to BioTube like at all. So maybe there are other people who are big. I don't know.
That's the thing. And that's another interesting thing, I guess you could say. Like, no, it seems like very few people actually kind of showed up to the community new with G2 to, like, build a channel. Even, like, no one young.
It was just people making random videos with their toys, or old YouTubers converting, or people pandering like you.
Yeah. which I
Because
can
if you
honestly
think about it, that's because of the advent of the internet and stuff, and there was no online creation for like 2001 and all of that. But that once again, that's because I guess the franchise needs time to breathe and actually develop, and also cameras and the internet weren't that big back then. No
right.
kid could just get a camera and make videos. But G2 sucked, and it didn't bring any new fans because it fucking sucked. So it's whatever.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of getting at. The fact that G2 really didn't do any favors for the community at large, as far as like new people. No
Yeah,
one.
all it did really was increase the search engine optimization and like eyes on Bionicle increased, but no one new was showing their face.
Yeah, exactly. Like some kids were probably looking at it, and who knows? Some of them might have stuck around now, but none of them tried to like become active like animators or reviewers. None of them tried to collab with anybody to such a degree. Because
Also,
like I don't think
Mr.
people really pay attention to the fact that I think collaborations from big to small YouTubers is still probably the best method a lot of people use to get big these days. Search engine optimization is also a big part of that, but like a lot of YouTubers, even like just generally big YouTubers, have gotten big probably because someone bigger than them at one point shouted them out or did something with them.
Let's see. Tar Nova is assuming the roles of Mr. Peeples and asking how is JoJo.
How is JoJo? He's alive and well.
That's a shame.
Well, yeah. I'm not gonna show JoJo this. He would punch me. JoJo is at an age where he's now really into Nerf guns, which is both kind of fun because Nerf guns are fun, but also kind of bad because he loves them. He knows all the names. He's like collecting them. But at the very least, the fact that he's also so in Nerf guns means he's like watching just bad YouTube Nerf gun channels as opposed to the rest of the population of children, dumb children who are probably watching stuff like Jake Paul and Logan Paul. So I guess it's a good thing he doesn't watch that crap, but still.
You got a future NRA member on your hands.
Yeah, man, I'm excited.
Um,
JoJo.
Vent Light asks, can you blame Barnacle G2's cringy team about this? I can entirely blame G2's cringy team. I made a 20-minute video about it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I you know, I can't. No, you can't blame their cringy. You kind of can.
Entirely that. Whose fault is it?
No. For Bionicle sucking, yeah, I'm thinking he means more in line with the fact that new people didn't start really joining the community.
Well, it's a mixture of the fact that the cringy team made it shit, and because it was shit, no one wanted. Like, there's no. If you have something that has high quality, you're going to attract higher quality people.
Yeah.
So indirectly, it's their fault still.
Indirectly, yeah. Yeah, we can blame the cringy team. Matt Bedecker. And it's funny that Matt Bedecker, who probably had the ugliest video, was probably the least cringy of them. Or maybe the most cringy. He was the least bad quality wise.
He was a good artist. He did the Invasion from Below art that was on the bottom of the bags, which was really good as well.
Yeah. He was actually a talented guy who just not particularly great at Bionicle. Even though like the sets he made weren't altogether awful either.
Yeah, that's the thing. He has some passion and he's a good artist, but G2 sucks. Also, Mr. Peeples asks, get JoJo a better hobby like photography.
Photography. Well, he did some tests with stop motion before. They're, about as good as a 5-year-old is going to do. But yeah, I don't know. He might get into that eventually. I don't want to, you don't want to, he's only 8, so you don't want to get him into something that he really isn't going to care about.
You should get him an AR-15.
An AR-15. Oh, yeah. He would love that.
Mm-hmm.
He might shoot a few cats, kill a few neighbors. Would be nice. Oh yeah, I've had. Maybe I should talk about my terrible neighbors. Thankfully, they've moved out now because they were renters. But there was this guy who kept getting pissed off at us because we let our dog Toby run around in the backyard.
Pissed off at them because the land gang kept letting their dog into their storage unit.
You know what? If it was their storage unit, I would be a little more sympathetic. That dog could have seen things, but couldn't have seen.
Dog just runs up. What's that you got there, boy? Photo album.
Anyway, no. We kept just letting him in the back of our yard and not having him on a leash and like following him every step because it's like we just don't. We're lazy. I can fess up to that. We were lazy. We don't want to let the stupid dog. We don't want to follow the stupid dog every inch and then watch his anus like shoot out poop right next to our sneakers. I'm not ashamed to admit that. So we stood and watched from afar, and sometimes when he'd be out or his dog would be out, Toby would run in their backyard and try and interact with their dog. Also, the guy was such a loser because he's like, I don't want my dog to kill anybody because like apparently the guy got conned. Like he was told, yeah, this dog's a killer. It's a man eater. Don't let anyone mess around with this dog. When like everything I saw of it, it just looked like some ugly, big, pathetic dog that was probably just wanted to play. Like, yeah, that animal could have killed anything. But yeah, this guy was being an ugly idiot. And sometimes I didn't interact with him. One time I did, and we took Toby out. I didn't have him on a leash. He ran into the yard because the guy was walking his dog in his backyard. The guy was getting pissed off, swearing at me a little bit, and and he's like, I don't know, I don't remember exactly what he said right there, but I was like, "Grow up, dude." To his face, that's what I said. In order to keep myself from saying anything worse, I just told him, "Grow up, dude." And I grabbed the dog and Toby, and I was walking back in my yard, and he's like, "Do you want me to let my dog in your yard or in your house? Let him in. Like, let go of him." I taunted the guy. I'm like, "Go on, let the dog loose. You think that thing's gonna kill me or frighten me? I kick the crap out of that dog if it tries to bite me."
I will stop that ugly bitch.
Yeah, like you think that dog is really gonna harm me? Go mind your own business, dude. So yeah, I'd like to think that we were a very large contributing factor in them moving out. Oh yeah, and this was of course after the guy was such a douchebag to my dad, who's a class act. It was like kept every time the guy came over, he was like, "I'm sorry," or he was like trying to solve this, and the guy's just being like, "I don't believe you. I don't believe you're sorry. I don't believe you actually." It's like, you're just an idiot. We have some of the worst neighbors ever because it's a bunch. We live in a gated community with a bunch of entitled pricks, right? And I don't know. I'm getting like more and more unhinged.
Let it.
I hate those people.
Let the unhinging continue.
Yeah, it was stupid. Really stupid.
Just let it slip.
But yeah, that's basically the end of the story. I got Toby back. Oh no, it's not. In there, in our house, and I just started sitting in the living room and hanging out. And that day, it was kind of a nice colder day that wasn't like freezing cold now. So we had left the windows open, so I could hear the guy back inside. I could hear him saying stuff to himself, not quietly by any means. I think he noticed that our windows were open. He wanted me to hear it.
This guy sounds funny. I'd have loved to have him, but just to fuck with him.
Yeah, no, he sounds funny as far as like being.
Oh yeah, obviously having him for real would have been annoying, but
at least retroactively, it's pretty funny. But yeah, the guy was like taunting his dog, like, "Come on, you want to kill their dog next time? Next time, I'm not gonna stop you. You're gonna murder it." Like,
okay, he just sounds like a psycho.
Literally, or exactly. I don't know. It was so ugly. And then you're like, "Come on, let's go get their address," as if they don't already know where we live.
Let's go get their address. We live on the same street, so I already know it.
Yeah, all I have to do is walk around the corner and I can see it. And even though I already did that before when I came and knocked on their door and
What do they get that
about...
address from neighbors? Just it's your same address, just a number change.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh, the guy was a complete moron. So yeah, we really didn't like him. My mom actually texted me from work. They moved out. I'm like, cool.
I'm surprised it's like so abrupt.
Huh?
I'm surprised because when you told me as well, it seemed like they moved very abruptly.
Yeah, well, that was the thing that was interesting. Apparently, because my dad had looked up some information on them because there's lots of not on the people themselves, on
Mr.
them
P.
as renters for their house. Because there's lots of public information online about who's using what house.
Yeah. Fleetwood Peeples. Yeah.
Yeah. Fleetwood Peeples. Don't Google Fleetwood People.
Google Fleetwood Peeples.
And also, Peoples. Let me help you.
Wait, let me clarify the spelling.
You gotta spell it with an EE if you are gonna Google it. As long as you're not Googling Fleetwood Peeples. So ugly. Anyway, wait. What was I even saying? Yeah, we looked up the guy up. Looked up some situation. I guess they were renters and they're renting. Their lease was due, I guess, or it ended in November. So we thought that if they were moving out, they would have moved out in November. But I guess they did decide to move out, but they did it late because they started moving out in December. So they I guess like the idiots they are, they took longer to get out than they needed to.
Get out of my community!
Get out! Get out of my head!
You know what breed dog it was?
Huh?
You know what breed of dog it was?
Oh, I really wish I'd asked. Or I asked him, "Excuse me, son, what's your dog breed?" You piece
of... Excuse me, Mr. Peeples, can I breed with your dog?
I would love to say hello to Mr. Peeples.
You should say hello to him in a storage locker.
Unfortunately, Mr. Peeples has since passed on. His son is the one who fell and hurt himself.
His son, the torch has been passed to his son.
Oh my gosh. Oh man. It's you and me and all the people. Nothing to do but go through photo albums. It's you.
A kiss from Peeples.
On the rain. Oh, there's a really good version of that music video you watched. Look up. I need to show it to you later. It's pretty great. There's a great music video for Seal's Kiss from a Rose.
All right. I'm looking forward to it. All right. Fullest asks thoughts on 2018 CCBS being fake from the recent leaks info. I haven't even seen it.
Wait. What about being fake?
Yeah, clarify the question. Also, Vent gets the "get out of my car now."
Yep. Oh, good. Someone got it. Good.
Basic fucking moron. Love it.
What?
No. 9, 1. What? Do it.
Get out now. And then he's gone. Oh my gosh.
Get her out of my car.
This also, you know what? I'd say this is probably the closest as far as going to public, a general one of our conversations goes, other than us explaining things a little bit and talking.
Oh, just like talking, just shooting the shit.
Yeah, basically, this is the closest we've come, I think, because I don't think we'll ever be able to replicate that in a proper podcast. Not quite to the same degree. We could still talk about hilarious things and laugh. Oh, hilarious things.
Or we
like
can
Kevin
be boring and talk about Hey guys, let's talk about this mock that we saw. It's made of Lego.
Look, man, mock reviews are so cool, man. I don't know. Yeah, that's the thing.
Hey guys, CallanLoF here with a mock
I guess
review of Turaga Callan.
I guess we might as well address the fact that the what was it called? My brain. I guess we might as well address the fact that Raging Hard Box never happened.
Yeah, that kind of died. Basically, that was the Discord created for it. I don't even go on Discord.
Yeah. We did get a bunch of requests, but we just really, and we did actually record a first episode once, but my audio screwed up, and we weren't happy with how the first episode had turned out that much anyway, and we thought, oh well, this first episode kind of sucks, but at the very least, if we get it out there, get people watching it, we maybe be able to improve from there. But then my audio was crap. It was literally defunct. It was like timed wrong, so it would have taken insane editing.
Basically, his audio skipped at one point, so it wasn't even like a sync issue. It was just some of it was lost, and the rest of it was out of time.
Yeah, it was all screwed up. So, and if you think it was like an issue where I could have just like cut it properly, it would have taken so much cutting, and some parts of it were even going in and out. Something went really wrong with my mic that day. So basically, to make a long story short, that failed, and we're like, oh well, now we don't have to put that out. We can make the episode for real now next time, and then we never did.
Basically,
but who cares?
because I think work got in the way initially, and we didn't want to, and there was the hurdle of we didn't really like the first one, and now it's ruined. Should we do another one? We just kind of couldn't be bothered.
No, it was meh. It wasn't worth it. Oh, drain the swamp, Donald Trump, drain the swamp. Okay, this is the right link. I should have done that to begin with. Because I have.
Why is there so much left? Wait, how far are you along?
It looks like there's a ton of pieces left, but really all these pieces are just the arms and the cockpit, the top of the cockpit. Yeah. So I'm pretty far. As soon as I get done with this thing, I'll be a happy man. And I'll stuff Tahu in it. Stuff him in. These tubes are cool. Where did these tubes originate from?
That's what I was mentioning earlier. Those tubes, I remember them being used on Rock Raiders. They just were system tubes.
They're so neat. I love them. But it's like the old Bionicle set that they were using.
Yep, it's kind of like when that tube that was used for Krekka's eye was used. It's a system tube, but it was in such a weird, unusual color, and the fact that it was in a Bionicle set, it was like such a cool piece.
Yeah. Where is that axle? When you start using up all the pieces, then you're like, wait, and there's still a pile left. You're like, where are the tiny ones? But
if only they were yellow.
Oh yeah, I really wish they were yellow 3-length axles. I wish these were red, because then I could see them and distinguish them. My power, my pleasure, my pain.
I had lupus, so my face is fucked up.
Any questions?
Someone said make a giant blade for a tiny Matoran.
Oh, I could do that, but no, I'm not gonna do it.
Acknowledge Psychic Pebbles. Mention the audio. Someone new showed up, Imk, and they said hello.
And then we said, "Darkness, my old friend." Hey, yeah, why don't we talk about other stuff that we hate? I hate everything, but I also hate the freaking disturbed version of Sound of Silence. It's like it seemed like as soon as that came out, everyone forgot that there was actually a good song called The Sound of Silence. It sounded exactly like it, except not sung by terrible artists, and the composition wasn't just crap. There was actually a good song that was sounding like that, but
there's a really old College Humor video that I kind of rewatched a few months ago.
Nice.
And they with the old cast, obviously.
Yeah.
And then Sarah is like, it's time for Shitty Music Friday. Let's listen to some Disturbed. And I'm just like, Disturbed.
It's pretty true. Pretty darn true. Ugh. I don't like how tiny the resolution is for the instructions I'm looking at. That's what's peeving me here.
Is that what's pickling you?
Peekle. This peekle matter is getting in my eyes and everywhere. It's so gross.
I'll beat the pickle matter out of you.
Oh man. Drain the swamp. Donald Trump. I swamp. Oh yeah, I guess I gotta be at least like now.
I was gonna say we hit 10 viewers, but it's dropped back down to 7.
Tragic loss. That's okay. This is pretty boring. Either way, thanks for anyone who's sticking around, because we're just having fun kicking the grass.
Having fun sucking bum.
Love it. In the wild.
Love it.
Hit the highway and get lost till we get to Las Vegas.
You better blow that rape whistle on me. Scoot.
Love it. What's it gonna be? Anyway. Wait.
I'll tell you,
what else was I saying? Oh, I totally lost my train of thought.
Stuff you were talking about Sound of Silence.
Yeah. That's bad. That's really bad.
We insulted Bionicle happily. He likes Disturbed.
Oh, well, you make you bad taste, friend. Sorry.
Violent, disrespectful.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Disturbed is for those who are mentally disturbed. I'm really gonna alienate everyone who watches this.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Sorry. Yeah. By the way,
Indeed.
my username either.
Oh shit. Also, we've got 2 new people, Arjun and Abneri, who says, "What's your favorite of the Bionicle movies?" It's weird. In recent times,
The Legend Reborn.
When I was fuck the Legend Reborn garbage. Obviously, the Journey to One, so fucking good, dude.
Oh man.
I loved it when Pohatu condemned the entire island to die because a scorpion that he wanted dead the entire time was threatened slightly.
Oh no, he's gonna get dropped. He's like they're in a rocky area and everything. Like he could probably catch himself after being dropped too.
And there was nothing stopping him from grabbing the mask, then leaping and get it was.
That was the worst thing. All they had to do was make the CGI look in such a way where he could have, like, where the mask is on one end.
Yeah, they did. They animated it so the mask was right next to him. It was like nothing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, his hate for he hates Scorpios.
Oh man, so he had an arc though. Can't we respect that he had an arc?
That's the thing though. Pohatu ended up being, despite him being the biggest bastardization of a character in existence, he was the only one with any sort of depth to his character in the entire show.
It's so ugly too. It's like, I don't know. That's so
best of the Bionicle movies. I think Legends of Metro. It's weird, right? I would have said Legends of Metronuri, but when I was making my movie marks, I watched the third one so often, and there are so many genuinely great scenes in the third one. I don't know. I feel like my opinion has changed. I can't decide anymore. It might be the third one now, weirdly.
Yeah. I don't know. It's really hard to say. I'd really have to watch all 3 back to back.
The first one is always going to... It's got the Nuva. Everyone loves the Nuva. Like, Pohatu in that movie, like, it wins in that regard. The second one, I think, perhaps is the best balanced Bionicle movie in terms of, like, obviously you want to see the Toa and their plight, right?
Yeah.
The third one, I'm pretty sure the Toa that much. So it's like, but then Sidorak, Rudaka are so awesome. It's like, So I think in terms of balance of a Bionicle movie, the second one is probably the best. But in terms of like cinematicness, for me it might be the third one. And then the first one just gets points for Nuva.
Yeah, it's so tough to say exactly because they're all pretty darn good for, especially if we're talking like direct to DVD crap children's movie. This is the thing, they're just gonna shove it. We're just gonna make money. They didn't have to put any kind of effort into it whatsoever. Could have been. They literally could have bastardized Pohatu from the start. Just made him boring. Just some guy. Like that's literally what they did with Journey to One, though. With everyone else is the most boring voice ever. It's like, hey,
yeah, that's the thing. They got 6 different voice actors, and all of them sounded exactly the same. Bar Garley, just because woman. At least they got a woman that time.
Exactly. The last time they didn't even bother doing that. Because they only got one voice actor, and it's like the deepest, manliest voice ever. It's like,
my name is Fenway Peeples. I forgot his actual name.
Fleetwood.
Fleetwood, not Fenway.
I can't wait for no one to look up Fleetwood Peeples.
What was his actual name? The guy who voiced fucking the stupid garbage Flash animations.
Andrew Jeffers?
That was it.
Yeah, what a doof. He did a terrible job, frankly. Drain the swamp.
Darkness, the pain, soul says hi. A username that sounds like Disturbed lyrics.
Yeah. Oh, IDS, this is the perfect time to bring this up, but do you know we alienated someone from BioTube? We got them to quit.
Wait, who?
Remember that guy who uploaded his video? He's like, I might delete this in a week, but I just wanted to see how the Bionicle community's going. We disliked his video.
It was bad.
Huh?
So
it was bad. We disliked it, and then he deleted it that same day.
Sorry, dude.
No one.
Hey guys, Metro Green. How do people know this? Metro Green was kind of a meme in our group. Was that ever made public? Or was it just a coincidence they said Metro Green?
I don't know. I think we might have mentioned it on a live thing once. I don't know. We did have an old joke about Metro Green. Not that old, actually.
Weird.
A tragedy has occurred. It started right here with the taxation of trade routes.
Oh, the podcast you did. Okay, so you saw that. Right. I was like, how do you know this joke? I guess I've already forgotten what was in that podcast.
Amazing. Yeah, well, what wasn't that? Is this from the grape one? Shout
It's the podcast that I had that I took down because no one watched it. Shout out to Imp for actually watching it.
Yay. Yeah, I wish that was a fun outlet. We might do something like that again. We'll see. But I think we talked about doing.
My channel is dead anyway. I just do garbage memes on my other channel now.
They're not garbage. They're the greatest things ever. Donald Trump.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, Alex Richards. I mean, Alexander Caleb Empire.
Oh, was it LMK? Whoops, my bad.
LMK? Wait, what?
Oh, I was calling him Imp, but it's an L. Lowercase L.
He's an imp.
Very impish.
Very rude. Very disrespect. Drain the swamp. All right, well, this backpack headpiece is almost done, so I'm not showing it from the camera much. No, it won't go in. You kidding me? This is my legacy. This is
hey. Yeah, see, look, it's Parakvar's dad.
I like the way the 2 giant gears look on the back, particularly. Just the way they're like right here. It's like, that's cool, man. That's so neat.
Yeah, gang signs.
Gang
Watch this on YouTube made for gamers. Nope. Darkness
wow.
the
So
seeds from the Russian community.
but I don't compete with nobody. I just go hard, do the rope-a-dope, body shuffle.
There's a round of my opponents do donuts.
Time to play.
Vent still watches IDS's channel. Shout out to Vent.
Wait, who?
Vent Light, the guy's been commenting, said he still watches my channel. Hooray.
Good. Well,
probably not watching much.
That's because you're
nothing there.
I think I can undoubtedly say you're one of the best people in the community. It's like, or at least you've made some of the best content in the community.
I'm in no community. I'm Community Season 6 on Yahoo exclusive streaming service.
Thanks. Thanks, Yahoo. Thanks, Yahoo. Thanks, Yahoo.
Thanks, Netanyahu.
What do you think of Yahoo email addresses?
Oh, yeah, they're real great. To be honest, I saw, it's going to sound really ugly, but like a Ray William Johnson skit. Where he was saying, the part of the joke was like stuff like Yahoo emails and like Hotmail. I'm like, I still use Hotmail. God damn it.
No, there you go. I'm a Hotmail.
Get it? Chicken the meal.
Get it? Oh, yeah, that's right. This introduces... Was this the first usage of freaking Metro white chess pieces?
Metro white chess pieces. Excuse me?
The axles, you know?
Maybe. I don't know.
It might be the first introduction in white, because they are...
I didn't even know they were on the set, so...
I forgot. I always forget, because they're not particularly notable. Why is this one going all the way and this one isn't? Donald Trump. Oh, no, that's why. It did go on all the way, but I didn't have the piece aligned right. Dang it. Dag narrow. Ugh. Like I'm asleep. Awesome. All right, so he's got a torso and a head now. So wait, how do I do the head gimmick? I know I can just push it back, but is that just how you do it? You just pull it forward? There's no knob? I don't see one.
Knob. Going on the gob.
Oh, wait. Oh, this is the knob. I'm done. You used the gear. I'm going to wear a hijab. Just kidding.
Do it, Caleb.
I'll try it out one day. Okay. All right. There's still this many pieces for the arms. I guess it makes sense.
I thought you were building the arms, or were you just building the head all this time?
I was building the head this whole time, and I didn't realize. Well, no, I did realize I was building the head. I built the shoulders at one point, and then it took me to the head. And I'm like, oh. So I thought I was going to get to the arms before I did. Anyway, this thing's almost... The arms are where it gets simpler, what is the first Bionicle set to have the new leg piece that they created for Bionicle in black? It's got to be like the new Jaga, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. Because those are the legs on there.
Yeah, I think they were the...
The other legs are from sliders.
Gotcha. I'm like asleep. It's awesome. Just jump out of nowhere and just bite prey.
I got him on the phone right now. You're lying.
Yo, what up, Slim? Ow, why now? So rude. This good friend.
What was the Oh yeah, I'm gonna say that.
What's the deal?
I was gonna say, what was the joke we were making about that earlier? But I'm like, oh yeah, no, that's gonna remain private.
Okay. Okay. I'm really confused. How did I freaking screw this up?
You really screwed the pooch, Caleb.
Did I screw this up? I can't even tell.
It's gonna cost $300 to get your pit bull an abortion, Caleb.
Oh man, not my pit bull. I love Pitbull. Don't you love Pitbull?
Mr. Worldwide, yeah, I love him.
Mr. Worldwide. Mr. Worldwide Choppers. Strange music.
I don't know why that. Okay, Speedums, whatever, but that should not have been called Worldwide Choppers. Worldwide Choppers 1 had literal placed from different around the US. Worldwide Choppers 2, Tech 9, one of his regular collaborators, and Eminem. It's like, it doesn't. How is this worldwide?
Yeah, what? No, that's not how it works.
The first one was fun. He was pretty good.
Oh yeah, I remember listening to that, and I like the way they jump around. They even have like a
That one is good because
voice.
you actually do get like a mixture of styles and some foreign. It's like an actual worldwide thing.
Are you kidding me? I'm missing a black axle. What do I do?
Phony was yellow.
There we go. Oh, I just dropped it on the other one. Oh, I'm not sure.
Do you own the Johnny Test DS game?
No. Why would it?
Why? Why not?
Why not? Because
I don't actually know if that exists. Johnny Test was like, it was like hand animated for the first season, and then it became like the cheapest Flash animation I've ever seen. It was like eye-bleedingly disgusting.
Yep. So great cartoon show. Loved it.
Great idea.
Great idea, Mr. Worldwide. I'm gonna go back of coming straight out of Compton. Okay, one arm done, I think. It shoots
Ice Cube from the game.
I like that as soon as it says attach the arm with the gun. Don't shoot the gun at your brother's face, you dumb kid.
I always found the image that I don't know if they used it in that era, but the image they used for like Xanospheres being launched into a kid's eye is so funny. The kid crying.
Yeah, it's just like, why did you do this? So funny.
That's the easy arm. This one's more like it's like a scissor kind of design, isn't it?
Yeah, I like this one a lot. Lego was so clever back in the day.
Clever.
Back in the day before they met Dre.
Clever girl, clever girl, clever girl, clever girl.
What do you think of Jurassic Park?
I think it was made by a clever girl.
So, are you saying that Steven Spielberg is the next celebrity to come out as a transgender?
Yeah, Stephanie Spielberg.
Stephanie Spielberg, stinky. Oh boy, feeling poison. Oh,
yeah, Willem Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe, more like Willem Defriend.
You suck as a human being.
I really do. I'm sorry, man. What can I say except go kill yourself? The song isn't even that good. What can I say except go kill yourself? I think that if you told me I should rape you, I would. I don't know. I'm trying.
I think La La Land is the best movie of all time.
I think some of my family members would probably agree with that. For some.
Well, some of your family members are incredibly wrong.
It's a pretty good movie.
Yeah, I preferred the one where Emma Stone was in yellowface.
Wait, what? What was that?
That was a movie. I think it was called Hawaii or something. It's not really yellowface, but she was playing a Hawaiian or something. She was playing a race she wasn't.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. It was the one directed by Cameron Crowe, whose last good movie was like Cameron Crowe. He directed the Show Me the Money Tom Cruise movie.
I have a anthology book called Garfield Eats Crow, so I'm going to assume you're referring to that.
Sure, that's fair. Just believe me, don't watch. Okay, I should just look at the other arm for how this is designed because I'm forgetting. Doot doot doot. Fill them full of poison. Not a snake before I kill him.
Are you using your other one for reference, or are you just solely? I'm watching like a lagged version of the stream right now, where it's a few minutes behind. And
no. I was just using it for reference because I'm a stinky boy. Also, one of these axles is screwed up, but not axles. One of these 3-length gray pins is screwed up, so I'm gonna have to replace that later. Because now it's not gonna work properly. Actually, it's working okay, so maybe I won't do it because I'm a lazy idiot. All right, so that works. Now I just gotta put the.
Are you a victim of the cheese touch?
You're out of cheese. I'm out of please. I don't know. Maybe. Woo! Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Look at that form.
Look at that phone.
I respect it.
Oh wait, did they show me how to build that? I don't think they did.
No.
Maybe I skipped over it like an idiot. Like a snake before I kill him.
Nani?
Go, Rug. Go. I met him in a swamp, down they go by. Why am I singing old Weird Al songs? I apologize for my outburst. I wish I could build, but I can't. So, if I missed pieces, I think I might have missed pieces. Maybe not.
Noble monkey.
Yeah. This is just about done. I can feel it in my buns.
Does anyone think Hero Factory is a bit more better than Bionicle G2?
Heck yeah.
Yes. I mean, obviously the Bionicle sets were more complex, but that's because they put more pieces in. The more pieces you put into something, obviously the more complex it's going to be. Hero Factory was its own thing, and for what it was, yes, it was better than G2.
Yeah. And a lot of the sets looked better in general. Well, they had a lot of terrible ones too, though. So
Hero Factory was hit and miss with set design, but like G2 was just Hero Factory repurposed with like a Tuma backpack on to add gear. So yeah, Hero Factory's better.
Yeah. It was a sad time for us Bionicle nerds.
It was hard seeing us in the Slicer community seeing this shit-line Bionicle prosper.
Slicer Bionicle community. Ugly. Wait, what? How is this working?
I'll agree with that LMK as well. The first few Hero Factory cartoons were when they basically for the wave one, they took themselves kind of seriously while obviously being lighthearted.
Yeah,
those were actually pretty good. It's just the subsequent ones like Savage Planet were kind of dumb, and then it reached peak dumbness with Invasion from Below. But that one was so dumb it was almost entertaining.
Yeah, almost. I love that one. That's my favorite one.
Dumb because
favorite episode.
Peace for the animals, and then by accident, Breeze shoots the gun, and then because of that accidental mistake, they condemn the entire species to death. It's such a bad message.
It's deserved, frankly. They brought it on themselves for being a dumb species that can't speak proper language. I don't know what you're talking about. I think that was the best shining moment. Okay, so I think I built it right. From what I can see, it works. But there's also a lot of extra pieces, so I don't know if that's just a result of me getting a bad I don't know, of the guy giving me extra parts and not realizing. I don't know. Who knows? It was an eBay lot, but it was definitely worth it. Because now, let us put the Toa inside. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so first, hey guys, this is my CallanLoF review of
Basically, I'm responding to the question: what happened to Stringer and Next? Basically, any character that had orange as part of their color scheme, they killed off for some weird reason. So
they
Next
didn't
and
kill them off; they just removed them from future. Wait,
they killed them.
They killed him.
Stringer died off screen. Even though they made Stringer blue, he used to be orange, so they killed him.
Okay, that's your argument for how that works. Okay, check it out. Tahu. Tahu got the gun. He got the shoe.
Also, Infinity War hype. Anyone? Yes.
Huda Buddha what?
I can't wait for Thanos to beat his son.
His son? Yeah, no, I'm interested in Infinity War. I'm actually happy because I just got Movie Pass, which means just you pay $10 a month and you can watch one movie a day at the cinemas, one 2D movie.
Yeah, you can visit one storage unit a day.
So now I've seen 3 movies in the past week, and I would have spent like $30, but I didn't spend nothing other than the 10 for the month. So that's a good deal, I say. So yeah, why does this one look taller? Am I crazy? What's going on? Look, it looks taller on camera too. Am I crazy?
Yeah, it looks taller. Well, it's custom, isn't it?
Yeah, but I don't think I made the legs taller. I think I don't know what happened. Yeah. That's weird.
I'm not a fan of the weird like nipples on your one.
Oh, yeah. I was just trying to fill something there because I don't have extra ones of these. Yeah, he does have like giant black nipples.
Black, spread apart nipples.
I never thought about it like that. That's so ugly when you think about it in that context. Yeah, I might have to change that in the not too distant future. But yeah, all right, we got that's a fully built Toa Tom instruction. What? What, you don't think Toa Tom could have built this?
Sure, why not?
And then it hits. Oh man, murdered. And it shoots. I'm gonna blow my brains out.
Whoa,
he just blew my brains out.
Whoa, he splits.
He did split. I recall the commercial that was hilarious at the time. And now I'm dead.
Oh no, he killed Callan.
To say I'm borderline suicidal is an understatement. Look at this dude.
Did you call yourself Callan because it was like Calma?
No, I spelled it. It was like Caleb Lang. CAL.
Like Calma. Right.
Yeah, Calma. You know, Calma was my first 2007 set.
That's understandable considering he was like the poster child of 2007 when it started.
Yeah.
And you have like a red fetish.
I actually got it for that Christmas of 2006, which is kind of cool. Like, yay! Even though the set wasn't amazing. David got Alec, so I won that one.
Oh, it's true. Alec is a terrible set, but Alec just locks out by the fact that Pride Act also happens to be in that wave.
Yep. I'm gonna knock his head off and like shoot this thing over.
Are you gonna drain the swamp right now?
Drain the swamp. How stupid does that look? Let's do it.
Amazing.
Drain the swamp.
Yeah, the other one is definitely taller.
Yeah, I don't know why that is. It's an interesting pickle. I think it might just be the angle, actually.
I'm pretty sure it looks like a star.
Yeah, maybe. That's weird. I'll have to look into that. But yeah, I'm unless or avid 7, 6, 4 people left, however many.
11.
Oh,
12.
We gotta hit 11, but we don't have anyone commenting. My first
12 comments. I've been looking. I was looking at the last few. My first Bionicle set was Blue Voyatoran, Cool, Dalu. LMK said to Makuta, your OC died in a comedic aspect in the stream. Callan, when are you going to write a comedic script that doesn't involve everyone dying?
That was a stupid episode thing I wrote before in a very terrible video that has like 60,000 views.
are you going to write a script that doesn't involve everyone dying?
Never. I guess Bionicle Undercover might be that. I'll just kill everyone off dramatically at the end of that one, just so that it's like, hey, I didn't kill them off comedically.
Retorno!
Retorno! Yeah, I didn't do it for that. Remember, like freaking. Oh no, Kossi got killed by the obvious bad guy.
He distracts. Oh no!
Yeah, well, how tragic. It was always a very, very sad story. Sad because I couldn't write, mostly.
Sad because of Jordan's voice.
Oh yeah, yeah, that was really embarrassing. Oh, man, wait, but that was great. We got a Mootsie from that, right?
This is true.
And then wait, wasn't that the reason why I got banned from the Misadventures wiki? Because I said I tried to mention, it was inspired by this, and then I got banned.
Keep it up, you'll get banned again.
Yeah, I'm probably banned to this day, but I never made the contributions. I never lived up to my potential.
What's the inspiration for Jude? So I assume, how does Jude Law inspire you?
Jude Law inspires me because he's just a talented actor. I've seen none of his movies, but he's just seems such a good guy.
He played Watson in the Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes.
Never seen it. But yeah, he seems like a really hard worker. So that's what I take away from Jude Law. If we're talking about Jube, that was a character made up by the guy who made the Jordan self-mock in freaking what? Yeah, he made up this character and I stole it from him and I made it my own. So yeah, I'm not a very ethical person, frankly.
So LMK says, "Oof, I got banned from your Discord." Was that? I know some shit went down in the Discord the other day. Apparently, I know someone tried to blame it on me. I don't go on Discord.
You shouldn't still be banned unless you were impersonating Ben Kossi, because that's the only person who's still currently banned. Some guy got in there, and I think he was some guy I made mod a while back because I didn't background check him at all. Because who cares? It's terrible Discord. And then months later,
that's why you gotta vet these illegal aliens.
I know. Then a couple months later, he claims someone got onto his account and blocked everyone from the Discord. So I've totally missed this because I've been really out of it recently. And then a week later, I saw, there's only 15 people in this Discord right now. I wonder why that is.
Well, I'll respond. Some people are asking about the Discord Vent and Tahu Nova. There was a Discord for Radio Mocks, but the Radio Mocks didn't happen. So, and I'd never go on Discord. So it's
actually, that Discord was going to be for the Great Furnace. The original plan for that Discord was you could put the requests in for Raging Hard Mocks, which would be on the CallanLoF channel, but everything else would be, let's work on group content, collaborative stuff that we can put on the Great Furnace channel as a hub for community kind of based stuff. But none of that really ended up happening because no one really contributed. No one took gumption, and I didn't take any gumption to try and get people to take gumption. So nothing happened because I suck.
So there's probably a link to it on the Great Furnace channel somewhere, but it's
it's not really one of the videos. I'll put it in the description of this live stream when we end it.
The first dislike as well.
Oh yeah, good.
I didn't appreciate your gumption comment.
Good. Yeah, I'm gonna dislike this too.
You don't have gumption.
Rip Cal interviews. What? Somebody was using it.
Wait, if you're disliking it, I'm disliking it as well.
Go ahead, yeah. This is how we get people kicked off of YouTube. But yeah. What else was I gonna say about that? Jube, I stole the guy's character. That was the last thing on that. And Jude Law is a good actor. That's the last thing on that. Ben Kossi was a troll. Someone stole his identity on the Discord. That's the end of that. And I'm going to potentially try and reinvigorate the Discord. Since if I don't, the channel's going to lose monetization. Yeah, if I don't boost views, I might make a video on that soon, or I might not because who cares? I'm going to lose $5 every month because that's how much the channel makes. It makes like $5. Yay! This is the depressing life I lead. Not really. I had a grand old time. What do you think, IDS? Do you think we should end it here?
Sure, why not?
Thank you, everyone who was sort of engaged. Thank you to the the 16 total likes or people who participated in liking or disliking. So a quarter of our total is dislikes.
Well, all of those came in the last few seconds.
Well, that's because this sucked. This was a terrible stream. But thank you so much for everyone who was here for engaging. And maybe I'll do another one soon. But I'm glad I got to build this piece of crap for you. Even though no one cared. I just cared because I paid the money.
Argentine.
Argentine is a good YouTuber. I think we should just continue the stream to talk about how pathetic I am.
I should re-release I Just Queef, that great video from years ago.
Oh, we should. Yeah. And on that note, someone liked it again, threw off the wait. Oh, now they disliked it. What the heck? They're throwing my statistics all over the map before we end this. All right.
Check the stacks.
Okay. Well, for a whopping total of 12 viewers at one point, I think we did a horrible job today. Thank you for watching, and go kill yourself if you have a terrible username. Thank you. That's agitating.